Squad 361.
361.
400 Llewellyn Street, Unit 107 on domestic in progress. Mother's son named Michael Todd is drunk and agitated. He's starting to get physical and is triggered by police. He's getting further information.
Copy, will be in room.
2044.
Forty-four 22 Tango, 44 20 Tango. 44 22 Tango. 44 20 Tango. And just information for squads at the other Pondview address 2585 IV, apartment 213, a male has a knife and is being physical with other people.
361, we've got a description. It's going to be a black male, 29 years old, average build, with dreads, wearing a shirt and gray shorts.
Nothing.
You're welcome. 2044.
Well, welcome back to a Saturday edition of Live on Patrol.
I managed to wake up from my nap to be able to join you.
Understand that
Well,
it's not an intox.
You just got to sleep fast.
I'm getting back into that. Finally.
Well, it's such a beautiful night. The thing is, you do realize when you work late, I'm sure you've had this happen, when you wake up and it's 7 o'clock, you're asking yourself, is it morning or is it night?
I've done that before.
Yeah.
I've done that before. Actually, just last year, I woke up at 7 at night, because that's the time where the lighting is, where you're not exactly sure.
Yeah.
And I actually got up, made my coffee, went out to my garage, started drinking my coffee, had a cigarette, realized the sun was going down.
Unbelievable. The sun was going down. It was on the wrong side of the house. We're on Payne Avenue.
Looking for a squad to start. 307 to copy.
Oh.
2 separate calls, shots fired, and pending. Going to be likely related. First is Kennard and Clear. Staying south of the park near the woods. Heard 8 to 10 shots. Second is Hazelwood and 7th Street. Then there 7 to 8 shots to the north. Nothing further.
What's going on, Mick?
377.
Look who you got with you. Got Garland. What the heck happening? What's happening? Good to see you. Hey, Mick, can you come over and tell us about your program? We're live on patrol. Live on patrol. I'll turn around. What's that, John Thompson? What's going on? We'll be right over there.
For call history, there's 2 adults that live in that
So we're going to stop here at the Truce Center on the east side of St. Paul. And this is a place to make sure that kids can reconcile some of their differences and not end up dead. And frankly, Mickey and I met when he was 15 years old. Mickey Frost, he's running the Truce Center now. And we've been friends ever since. And you know, Mickey, I was just thinking, how old are you? There you go. There's Mickey. There's Mickey Frost. Live. Looking good. The Truce Center. I'm going to back up. Get Demontre in there, too. Jump in there. I got to jump. I got to go look at this place. Mickey, come on over here a minute. Just tell us a little bit about your program.
All right. How about you?
Glad to see y'all, man. There you go.
Tell us about your program right live on.
Hey, Robert.
Right there. There's the microphone right there.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Mickey Frost. I got the 8 to 18 Truce Center. I have one on Lexington and Selby, but we just to help to try to fight this issue with the violence that's taking place over here on the east side. I opened up an 8 to 18 Truce Center over here on the east side. So what it is a place for these kids to have a safe space to come to, and we mentor the kids here with different classes: community awareness, conflict resolution, depression and suicide prevention, just to name a few of the classes. That's what we do here. And then our main goal is to find the guys that's out here, or the women that's out here having conflicts, and we reach out to them. So if you know some people that's having a conflict and you want to stay anonymous, you can do that, or you don't have to, but just, reach out, give me a call, and me and my team are, try to track down those individuals that's having that conflict and see if we can get them in here to the Truce Center and call it truce.
Yeah, I was reading on Facebook you had a couple of your friends that you were about ready to draw guns on each other last week.
Not about ready. They drew guns. They drew them.
You talked some sense into them.
Yeah, and it's crazy because, like I was saying, they're both from St. Paul, but one that claimed out of town gang, and you finna shoot a brother from here, and it's like, what are you doing? You backwards, what I mean? Y'all are childhood friends, but they got it together, and that's all that matters.
I'm really proud of what you're doing. It's the most important thing we got going.
Smiles anywhere.
I really thank you, Hey John. How are you, buddy?
Sure.
Representative.
Hey,
how's
every time I see you, you got that smile on your face. As long as you keep that smile. As long as you keep that smile, man, we know we in good hands.
When your heart is pure, you can smile all the time.
Hey, you see the kids in here? When I pull up and I see Mickey's got this crew out here, and you got you and Rev Spence and others here, I know there's hope. You know what I'm saying?
We had a real live truce that happened here tonight with
Al Flowers and myself.
Oh, awesome! Yeah. Al Flowers came across the river.
Yeah,
good for him.
And they called truce with differences that they had, but they worked it out right here at the Truce Center. So I guess I could say that was my first truce at the Truce Center, was with some officials like that.
That's good. Well, maybe we should get the commissioners here, and I'll come.
And have a truce.
There we go. You call the county commissioners, and then we'll.
Do they know as much work as you do in the community?
No.
Do they care about how much
they care,
work
but they don't know, John. So that's just.
Maybe we should sound the alarm and let them know about the work that you're doing in the community.
It's all right.
So just keep a smile.
We
have it with the smile.
What all I really care about is that the people. The people know we're out here trying to build bridges.
As long as all of us know that you can't satisfy everybody. If you're doing your best to somebody else, it ain't good enough. So as long as you realize that you're not sent here to save this world, you're sent here to assist on saving this world, but not saving
one at a time. You can just help them one at a time.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do.
Mickey and I knew him. Well, you're 15 years old when you're playing basketball at Night Moves. How old are you now?
Do I gotta say you?
No. You never look any older. I'm trying to think. It was like the early 80s, 81 or 82. We were playing basketball.
You just snuck and told my age. Pat should know. Pat know. You was coaching me. You teaching me the right ways to run, and he was chasing me. You know what I mean? So
that's the way life should be. You got a mama and a papa.
Yeah. It was good now though. But hey, man, thank y'all for what y'all's doing. I know y'all got.
You talk to Pat for a minute. I want to run in and see the place.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but Pat, man, y'all, man, I thank y'all for what y'all's doing. Going out. And this live,
90% of it is talking to people.
Yeah.
It
gotta be, because you can't run or do nothing no more. So
you can't run? Can you run, man?
Mascot ain't ran since
I can
94.
sprint, but I can't go distance.
It's got to be little bursts.
Little bursts.
That's it.
And hopefully they'll trip over their shoelaces.
Yeah, you got the walkie-talkies. That's the thing.
So you young boys, you go get them. Go get them. Go get them.
Exactly right.
You go get them. I can't do it. Jesus Christ, I can't run no more either, man. Just sprints. So what I do is keep myself out of situations where I have to run.
That's it.
Well, you're in pretty damn good shape.
Thank you.
You both are.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you what my trick is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And the work that you guys are doing in the community. I know it's a thankless job, man, so I don't know how many thank yous you get. But thank you for the work that you guys are doing, especially with community engagement and community involved in the community. And you're not just locking people up. You're actually giving them other alternatives. And we're like trying to change your path before you get into the system. And so I want to say thank you. I'm watching from afar, man, and I'm definitely a fan. And I said thank you.
Thank you.
Hearing that from me is genuine.
Appreciate it,
brother.
And that's coming from someone that is saying that we need the police. We need officers to do what they do, and that's what it's about, So, he gets a lot of conflict with people saying that, he doesn't want to support the police. He's trying to abolish them, or he's trying to defund it. And that's not what it's about. It's not about doing none of that.
A lot of a lot of words and actions, and especially social media, can be misinterpreted.
Texting is probably one of the main things that is misinterpreted all the time, because even myself, I'll text something, even if it's not on social media, just to a friend or a family member or something, and you text it and they take it, the way you totally wasn't trying to say it, but that's just the way it came out in the text.
Exactly. And people are shooting each other over what they put on social media.
Yeah.
And it's tragic. Just ain't right.
So how you been doing? You been all right, though?
Been good.
How your health doing?
This is good. This is the best thing that happened was getting me back out here.
Yeah.
I was gonna sit on a sofa and vegetate, man.
God works in mysterious ways, man.
Ain't that the truth?
You'll think you got a plan, and he'll show you real quick that this is the plan.
Oh yeah, he'll put you in check really quick.
Yeah. So, well, I'm right here, man. So now y'all know that.
Now, is it? You're still keeping the other one going?
Yeah, the other one's still going. Yeah.
And that's a lot bigger than here. Isn't it?
No, this is way bigger than
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one, did you go in?
Yeah, I did. It's awesome.
Downstairs I put a weight facility down there, so it's like a weight room.
You know what? I'm going to do something I never do, okay? This is going to be a first for Live on Patrol. All right?
Let me hold this down so we don't lose this mount.
We are going to take the camera in. We're going to take the camera in. I don't know if it'll work because we got a booster. There's Mickey Frost. We're going to take the camera. You give us a tour there, Mick. Give us a tour. We're going to give a tour. Talk about the walls.
So when you first come in, it's to teach us about our history, So if you look on the walls, it talks about Africa, where we come from. It talks about, how we went through some of the things that we've had to go through over a period of time.
Yeah, stay close to the phone so I can hear you.
Yeah, so it talks about slavery, and this isn't to point fingers, first of all. Let me let everybody know. This is not to point fingers or nothing. What it is I believe that we need to stop just looking at each other's skin and start to learn a little bit about each other and what we went through as different races, because if you learn about, someone's background, then maybe you'll understand why they act the way they act and, they say or do some of the things they do, so this is just my way of trying to say, this is a glimpse of what some of us have went through, and I want to share that with y'all. So that's what this is about. So when you see these things, it's just to try to give you a little understanding about,
Now, at your other place over on Lexington, you got the pictures of everyone that's been shot and killed.
Yeah, which is right here. So if you look, this is a mural of, me trying to, kind of show that I'm here to save these kids, and I try to save them in this way.
Yep.
And this scene right here is happening in North Minneapolis, it's happening in Selby, it's happening here on the east side, it's happening in South Minneapolis, and we got to stop. We got to stop this, and this is what our street corners are starting to look like.
Yeah.
And these is, who we're losing. And I don't need no more to make this wall, but unfortunately, it seems like every day or every other day, I got to get a picture of one of these kids and put them up on this wall.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of doing
Don't
that.
make it on this wall.
Don't make it on this wall, no. So, yeah.
Well, go down to the corner, get a little more history. I think it's important.
So when you get right here, it's kind of like a timeline. And once we get here, it's showing, the civil rights movement. When we started to at least attempt to lawyer, doctor.
It's awesome.
Judge,
So you help kids aspire a little bit.
Yeah. And then this is all the people right here on this wall that try to influence us to fight for our dreams and our goals and try to.
The what?
7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Downstairs there's a weight facility, so you can go down there and lift some weights and work out and make sure your body and everything stays straight.
Awesome. Hey, ladies. All right, Mickey, that was awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. If you need us, let us know. Let me slide this back in here.
Let me do that.
Yeah, okay.
Very gently here.
It's different, child. Like I said, do the good stuff.
Indeed.
It's a big joke.
Indeed.
But I'll see you when I see you. It's been like
Now,
Come over here, buddy.
been
All right.
like 50,000
Now,
something of
I'm going to take you back a little bit, and don't be mad. Now, you were one half of Salt and Pepper, right? Didn't we call you? Didn't my partner and I call you and your friend Salt and Pepper?
Is that next? There was
What's your
sometimes
first
this
name?
week. The kickoff's next week.
Tamaria?
It's Maria.
Maria, you are. Back when you were a teenager, my partner, you had a friend you were always with, and we called you Salt and Pepper.
Really? Oh my God! I don't remember that, but that's.
I will be there.
It's always a good thing.
Indeed.
Oh my God! So it's nice to see
Thanks
you.
for all
It's
your
been
work.
forever.
Yeah, I mean,
How are you
seriously.
doing?
I'm doing well.
And you're still in.
Yeah, you know, I retired 10 years ago in May.
Okay.
And then about a year and a half ago, Bob got me to come back to the sheriff's office.
Okay. Okay.
So, and it's been good for me.
Hey,
How are you? Nice to see you. Remind me of your name.
Maria. So, Grandpa is the grandpa of my kids. The grandpa's the grandpa of my kids. So Corky.
Corky.
So Finney.
Oh, he is.
It's
Okay,
the kids.
okay.
So,
Small
yeah.
world. Small
Yeah,
world.
so Maria is my name, but
Very,
I'm
very
just
nice.
fine.
How do you know Mick? Just from
so we grew up in the same community.
You did.
So
Cool.
we grew up together. We sometimes do work together. So yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
quite a man.
So this
Thanks
is
for-
a community of
Yeah.
love and outreach that we have to do. So it's like once you live it,
Tell Grandpa to get over here.
I will. It's like once you live it, you got to make a change. And,
He's in
and-
charge of our community
and do
service.
something. Absolutely. So it's nice to see you both.
We got
Hey, good
nice
to
to meet
see you
you
again.
again.
Yes, take care.
I
Is he
can't
the
remember,
hockey
though,
player?
whether you were Salt or
He's
Pepper. That's
he's
the
a
only
hockey
thing.
player.
Who was the friend
Hey.
you were? There was a girl
Number
you
one, I
were
seen you play
always
on
with when
video.
you were a
Number
teenager.
two, he talks about
I mean,
you all the time.
you guys were
Where are you
inseparable.
playing now? This year is coming here.
Okay. I
Roseville Bantam.
absolutely
You're a big kid for a
positive.
man up there. Good for you. How old are you? 15. 15 in August. So you're after the June date, so you get to play another year in the Bantam. How are you, son? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I gotta go find
Let me
something
hop out.
to feed him. I brought him up to see Mickey, and he worked with me.
Yeah, Mickey's quite a guy. I coach Mickey in basketball. I don't know a damn thing about basketball. I was a football player, hockey player, wrestler, baseball and track. But we started Night Moves basketball, late night basketball, and they wanted some coaches, so I studied fast. That's how I got to know. That's like 1981.
Wow, that's year I graduated high school.
81 or 82, something like
40
that.
years ago.
You're a lot older than Mickey. I don't know who you're trying
No,
to kid.
I'm old. Your buddy got a car.
Which buddy? Which buddy? I saw. Hey, he saved a life last night.
Yeah, I heard.
After
He
we
called
checked,
before he came to my house.
checked off, he called me and said there's two guys pulling guns on each other at Bourne's, and so we just happened to be right there on Rice Street. Went over there and dissipated the crowd.
He said you showed up right on time.
Yeah. Normally I'm at home on my couch when he calls and says he needs help.
You're never on your
Call
couch.
911.
Like
Wow,
you told
take
me
it.
today.
Take a couple
Hey,
of
thank
these
you. I
with
could use one of those. Thanks, Mick. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Mick, I'm gonna hit you up though.
All right, bro. Be safe.
Yeah, can you finish my office, please?
All right. Tell my partner we gotta go solve some crime. Hey, put it in front of the picture here. Right there. Oh yeah. East Side Athletics. DeMontre Davis. Coach extraordinaire. Coach extraordinaire. The amazing Rev Spence. The amazing Reverend Spence. All right, Rev. What we got going there?
Is that the car coming down the street?
Yeah,
040.
something like he was letting us know his brakes weren't working. Not the case. All right, well, thanks for taking a little interlude with us. I know we're not used to doing that, but I got to tell you, those are signs of hope when Mickey can put a place for kids to stop in.
Yep.
And there's hope. We're hopeful. Reverend Spence was over at Rice and Sherburne today, and he called me. I know you're going to complete the story. He called me. He called me and said somebody just shot at somebody over here on Rice and Sherburne.
Yep.
And I said, well, I'm at home, so call 911, which you should do anyhow. I said, and so you got the rest of the story, so fill us in what happened there on Rice and Sherburne, which is, by the way, Reverend Spence was over there as a part of the 21 Days for Peace. And their groups have been sort of out there talking to people and occupying space to try to help de-escalate things.
And that's the sadly ironic part of it.
Yeah.
The 21 Days for Peace was there when in the parking lot of Capital Wine and Liquor at Rice and Charles, a man walked up to a parked Cadillac, stuck his hand in the window, and shot a man inside multiple times in the chest and shoulder.
Oh, he did. So how bad is he? What's his condition?
I haven't heard an update yet, but
I didn't know he actually got hit.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, geez.
Multiple times.
Yeah, Rev called me before he knew what had happened. He just heard the shots.
So we are looking for a gold GMC Yukon or Chev Tahoe, but it's believed it's probably a Yukon. It may have damage on the passenger side towards the front, and it is missing the front license plate.
And 171.
So if you see a car like that parked on your block, in your alley, in a parking lot, please call 911 and let them know so they can come check it out to see if it was involved. But right there where 21 Days of Peace was at.
Well, I was never very optimistic about the 21 days, but I sure appreciate the motive and intention.
Absolutely.
And people that are willing to go out there for 21 days. And 21 days of more peaceful than, it's the worst time of the year to try to stem the tide.
Right.
But we're doing a pretty good job over here on our side of the river in St. Paul. I have to say that by and large, the pastors that have been out there, the cops, citizenry, it's been better than I anticipated it was going to be. So Minneapolis, on the other hand, is a different story.
So I may have said gold Yukon. It is tan or gold. It's uncertain on that. And you know what I forgot to do? I don't know if you did when you were inside, but I forgot to ask Mickey how to donate to the Truce Center.
Yeah, I didn't ask him either, but I'm sure if you look online, 8 to 18 Truce Center, it's like 8, the number 2, 18. It's like for kids 8 to 18. Truce Center is one on Selby and Lex, and now on Payne Avenue there. But if we don't get it out tonight, we can sure
171.
We can sure get it out next week.
With the night, we were told earlier that it's just in his pocket, not displayed.
Beautiful night, huh?
Yes, it is.
171 copy.
So you got. Well, let's do this. Should I have channel 1?
You should have 1.
119506.
Yep, I was on scan. That's why I kept hearing the other stuff. And I'm on 2.
Okay. This is on 3.
109.
So anyhow, as you saw in the news yesterday, we mentioned a little bit, the State Fair Board has decided to move ahead with the State Fair, and they're counting on our discussions and our plan to come to fruition regarding safety. And I'm confident that will. It's, of course, it's going to need final approval from the Ramsey County Board. But I can't imagine that there'd be an objection once the liability insurance is covered. So let's officially start thinking about the fair.
Absolutely.
And you win. If there were those of you that didn't see the posting that I did, all right, after we're done tonight, or even maybe during, you have to post a memory of the state fair. I don't know how many we got there so far.
There's a lot.
But my favorite one, I'll have to look up the name. You can pick your favorite too. But my favorite one is the woman who says she's recording herself in a selfie. It's a sing-along, okay? Karaoke sing-along. And the three of them, maybe the name will pop up there. The three of them are singing the song together, and she posts herself singing. It's kind of like you and I singing, you know? And she's better than us, of course. But
well, that's not
and
hard.
her two daughters, her 11-year-old and her 15-year-old daughter, are there singing with her. And she says, you know, one of my great memories of the fair is this. One of the last times that my what we got going on there?
Area check on
that truck?
683 Hazel Street North, 2112.
You know what? Let's let him back out.
Yeah.
We can see if he's got a front plate.
I'll run up here and come around on him. Anyhow, she said one of her favorite memories was singing with her children the last time.
Information for squads on a fresh motor vehicle theft from 200 Isabel Street.
Write that one down.
Vehicle was stolen within the last 10-15 minutes. It'll be a blue Honda CRV. Plate coming back in DBS is going to be Mike Golf Hotel 168. Unknown further. 2112.
Can you change the address to 1050 Kingsford? And change it to a fireworks cleared by Assist K9?
Copy, 1050 Kingsford.
There is a plate.
There is a plate? Okay.
Yeah.
And there's no...
Hey, how's it going?
And it's a female. That was a blue CRV, right?
You know, I was multitasking, and I have to say I did not catch
Pretty
it.
sure.
Did not catch it. Well, I figured Joe would get the plate. Joe?
Well,
Where's Joe?
Squad 363.
I'm gonna pull over to here to the...
I copy that you're in the area. Crisis is called.
Anyhow, I gotta give credit where credit is due, because...
They advised her to text 911 when he is back, and crisis will respond.
Copy 255th Street. Count requesting to get his keys back from calling earlier. 2113.
2113.
We'll be back in 1 second here. Quickly, I gotta give credit where credit is due to this young lady. Gotta post her name. Now I gotta see if I can play it, a little bit of her, her singing. So a lot of great memories at the fair. Bottom line in these memories, everybody posts pictures, but the bottom line in the memories ends up being the people that you're with. And Pat's memory with his wife is probably one of the most tender ones I've ever seen. So you're
yeah, I got my eyes got a little full posting that, actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I bet that was extremely hard. But thanks for doing it. Thanks for, you know, the thing I was thinking about her is when you were with her, you didn't mind being in crowds. Right?
I didn't mind being anywhere when I was with her.
Yeah, that's the thing. 'Cause Pat's not a big fan of crowds. Oh my good. Oh, here it is. All right, my winner is Katie Loomis Hughes, 2016, the Great Minnesota Sing-Along. Probably the last time my girls 11 and 15 didn't care what people thought and had fun. And let's just see if I can get this to run. I gotta see if I can get this to run on our. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see here. I know I can get it to run if I give me that skinny cord there. Katie Loomis, you were awesome. I know I gotta post this because everybody has their great memories, and someday I'm gonna post the video of me on the Funhouse. It's gonna maybe be another day or two because, to be honest with you, I can't find it. But when I do,
Very, very frightening.
she's pointing to her husband. You can tell the girl's singing, and then the mom jumps in. State Fair sing-along. State Fair sing-along. They give them microphones, apparently.
That's awesome.
Katie Loomis Hughes, you are our winner for today's favorite fair memory. And anybody that wants to watch it in person, you can tune in. It's in the comment section. Go on down there and post your own memories.
Oh, way to go. Good job.
Thank you.
So, all right. Back to it. Hey, there was something else funny happened. You know that picture I posted of the bouquet on a stick? You know, me.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of those people in that picture from 2 years ago, might be 3 years ago, is a backseater.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Small world, huh? Small world. Oh, we better unplug that one out.
Well, speaking of backseaters, when the information came out on that shooting, there was initially a silver Chrysler that they thought might have been a suspect vehicle. And one of the backseaters saw the post on the scanner page about the incident and realized they were talking about his car.
Oh, jeez.
And got in contact with me right away, and I was able to get officers connected with him.
He saw the suspect vehicle, or he happened to be right there when it happened?
He was right there when it happened.
Yeah.
And the victim's vehicle actually hit him on the way out.
Oh. You know, I tried really hard not to eat much today. I did really good. Right up until now.
Well, I had my second South Texas breakfast taco that I had made 2 yesterday, and I saved one.
Speaking of South Texas, did you see that the temperature tomorrow in South Texas is going to be 114?
Oh my God!
In nearby Nevada, it's going to be 120. It's even going to be 100 degrees in Denver tomorrow.
Holy smokes!
I can't believe the weather. So, the grass needs some water.
When we get up here, would you make a quick stop at the BP, and I'm going to grab us a couple Mountain Dews.
I'd be glad to.
I need them. I need a Mountain Dew.
See if they got a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper. You got it.
Sounds boring, but...
Are these dead? Should I get rid of these?
Yeah, get rid of those too. lot of fireworks going off now.
Yeah, there are.
A lot of fireworks. There's got to be a joke that goes with this. I don't know what it is yet, though. See all that ice he's got there?
Yep.
It's got to be a joke. I don't know. What would it be?
Ah, gosh.
We got to talk to the Iceman. Oh, Cold White Miriam, will you? Am I good still?
Yep.
Are you the Iceman?
I am.
Do they call you the Iceman?
Everywhere I go.
Everywhere I go?
Everybody's glad to see me.
Are you the most popular guy in town?
Today, yeah.
I'll bet.
I'm actually kind of tired of it, but it is
Hey,
what it is.
I got a question for you. When people's air conditioners go out, do they try to supplement the cool?
Yeah.
And how do they do that?
I think a swamp chiller, you just take a big bucket of ice and put a fan behind it. You can blow air across a bunch of ice.
Yeah, well, it works pretty good.
And just
Do they make them now? I thought I saw them where they make them where you pour the ice in the top and it fans out or not?
that might work better, but you know, it's not as good as having an
I'll
air
run in while
conditioner,
you're finishing
but it
up.
kind of works.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well,
If you're ever in a pinch, it works.
ever in a pinch?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Have a good night.
You too. I'll be on the other side, Pat.
All right.
We are at the BP. Always an interesting spot. How's it going, gentlemen? How's it going? Good. You bet. You bet. Yeah, that one's a little more expensive.
On Facebook,
Yep.
a video on Facebook, this police department, I don't know which, in the state, they took the drug money that they got and they bought a demon Hellcat or some shit.
Did they?
And they busted and they told them, they took it back from him.
Well, they get about 7 miles to a gallon or something in those
Yeah,
things.
but they told him he bought it with the drug money for himself, so shit, I don't know. I
Good.
guess they took it from the police station, so they took it back.
Want to toss these two? I'll pull up. No Mountain Dews?
Their refrigeration is out.
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess the Iceman is very popular. Well, then I'm going to
Here.
keep drinking my lemonade.
I'll get rid of this one.
There's
See if I got it. Hey, rim shot.
There's some large fireworks going off to our south, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you're just joining us for the first time, by the way, if you're not just joining us, if you're a long timer, please share this Facebook post, because obviously no one knew, really, unless they saw that post today about the fair, no one knew that we were going to go live tonight. I mean, some people might have suspected it, but no one knew for sure. So share this Facebook page if you would. Anyhow, if you're just joining us for the first time, or my name is Bob Fletcher. I have the pleasure of serving as the sheriff here in Ramsey County, and I've been the sheriff now 18 years, and before that worked with the St. Paul Police Department for 20. And with me is Pat Scott, 30-plus year veteran of the St. Paul Police Department, currently an analyst with the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office.
Bob lured me back about a year and a half ago out of retirement.
Yelling at us out the window. Jeez, they're tracking us, Pat.
Address for last 10 days.
There's a lot of people out here today. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, no
More than there
kidding.
were last night, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure those are fireworks.
Those are fireworks.
That's the ones I heard. You see anything in the air? They're just ground fireworks.
I think they're ground.
So we are patrolling in Ramsey County.